He was talking about these numbers, this interaction of these 3, 6, and 9. But this is all of them coming around the tetryon at 120 degrees. This is how they all behave, and this is the fractal because it keeps getting back to these 4 vortices. But now I want to show you, after let this go again so they could see it, how all of this is the grand unified field put together. Now I want to show you electricity in this space, which will be the next one. And you'll see 5 linchpins bonding. And you'll see that it collapses the dodecahedron. And that's the release of energy, but it'll still make that same tetrahedral space. Watch. So when I talk about materials engineering now being able to be manipulated, and you could see that the dodecahedron has been collapsed, and these other, because electricity is seeking higher pressure conditions. It's more dense. But we're back to the carbon line is that yellow line in between it. And when we put this in the solar apex and replace the sun with it, it predicts every star on the galactic plane, the ecliptic plane, and the celestial plane. Every single star it predicts. And when we put groups of linchpin, it predicts entire relationships. Yes. But they think everything is a scam. And then you have the Rolling Stones, you have the Guardian, you have all these people saying these negative things to where people wouldn't take it seriously and didn't even consider it. So I'm like, okay. And in nature, an animal isn't given horns unless it needs them. So our society as humans, we wouldn't be given this information right now unless we needed it, unless it was necessary for our continued existence and survival. We're about to destroy our planet, but with this, you don't need to. You don't need to, because now we know how to use the universe properly, where you can multiply that gun, we get more energy out of it than we put in, which physics says is impossible. And they gave me the patents to it. But nobody wants to have a conversation. Changing pressure condition. We have to. We have to change. Why is it that white people are allergic to the sun? Because they've lived inside of a pressure condition where there was not as much sun there. So when they get into this area where there's a lot of sun, now you have melanoma and all of those other issues. But if they're in their natural environment, they don't have any of those problems. It's wrong. So TCOTLC.com, we put all the patents inside of the Center for Truth, Love, and Consciousness. That's what TCOTLC.com means, because I knew that I have a propensity to get angry and get emotional and could misuse this stuff. So we have a board of members that dictate how these things will be licensed out and how they're used. So it's not just on me.